Human Resource Information System is a computerized system that enables human resource managers to gather, organize, store, update and retrieve the information needed for managing employees, according to Clean Hands 2006. Due to global technological advancements, it has become very relevant that every company adopts a technological system to govern their operations in order to attain an easy and effective running of the affairs of the organization. Performance management. Performance management is a corporate management tool that helps managers to assess and monitor the employees' work. The initial motive of performance management is to introduce an atmosphere where individuals can demonstrate a high productive level in their abilities, which in the long run yields the most quality results in the field of work. Let's move on to talk about how performance management works. Performance management programs use traditional tools such as creating and measuring goals, objectives, and milestones. They also aim to define what effective performance looks like and develop processes to measure performance. However, instead of using the traditional paradigm of year-end reviews, performance management turns every interaction with an employee into an occasion to learn. Performance appraisal as a component of performance management. Performance appraisal is a regular review of an employee's job performance and overall contribution to a company, also known as an annual review. Performance review, evaluation, or employee appraisal and employees. What are the functions of performance appraisal? Performance appraisal has three basic functions: to provide adequate feedback to each person on his or her performance, to serve as a basis for modifying or changing behavior toward more effective working habits, to provide data to managers with which they may judge future job assignments. What are the types of performance appraisal? Most performance appraisals are top-down, meaning supervisors evaluate their staff with no input from the subject. But there are other types. We have self-assessment. Job performance and behavior are rated by the individual. Peer assessment. The performance of the individual is rated by his or her colleagues. 360-degree feedback assessment. The individual assesses himself with inputs from his supervisor and peers. Negotiated appraisal. A newer trend that utilizes a mediator and moderates the adversarial nature of performance evaluations by allowing the subject to present first. Also focuses on the individual is doing right before any criticism is given. This structure trends to be useful during conflicts between subordinates and supervisors. What are the criticisms? Distrust of the appraisal can lead to issues between subordinates and supervisors, or a situation in which employees merely tailor their input to please their employers. Performance appraisal that work well in one culture or job function may not work in the other. What are the steps involved in performance management? Performance management process steps: 1. Planning. 2. Coaching. 3. Reviewing. 4. Action. The steps in the performance management process can be broken down into 4 broad categories: planning, coaching, reviewing, and rewarding. Each step is equally important and together form the backbone of a company's performance management process. Firstly, planning. The first step of the performance management process is planning. The defining stage. The performance management process begins with the planning stage. HR and management need to define the job itself, including a comprehensive description, long and short-term goals, identify key objectives, and develop a clear metric for how those objectives and goals will be assessed. Goals should be clear, done in SMART format, in brackets, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based, and clear performance standards should be set. The feedback stage. Once management has completed the defining stage, employees should have the opportunity to give input on this material. They are the ones doing their job and will have key insights into what skills, competencies, and goals will best assist the company to achieve organizational goals. The approval stage. Management and employees both agree to the definition of the role, goals, and objectives. By making this first step of the performance management process collaborative, management sets the stage for the process as a whole to be collaborative, and the employees feels that they are involved in goal setting, an important thing as evidenced by the Gallup study. Secondly, coaching. Organize meetings on a timely, regular basis. Once the parameters of the job and objectives for the future have been set, the next step of the performance management process begins. The coaching process is extremely important and must be done on a regular basis. Meetings should be at least quarterly, although monthly meetings are the ideal. Provide necessary training, coaching, and solutions. These meetings should focus on solutions and coaching opportunities rather than punitive measures for lackluster performance. If accountability is made to look negative, then employees will avoid it rather than being honest about where they are struggling. In some cases, management training in this area can be very helpful to an organization. Furthermore, reviewing employee performance. At the end of the yearly performance management cycle, there should be an employee review, which is sometimes also called performance appraisal. Typically, these are held once a year to look at how the employee performed over that span of time. There should be a clear record from previous check-ins to help the employee's progress throughout the year. The monthly check-ins are to help the employee with problem solving, adjusting goals, and other future-looking tasks. This performance review is the only step that looks backward to assess the behavior of the past year. Reviewing the performance. At this stage, it is important for both management and employees to look over the previous year and see how well the performance management process worked. Questions that can be asked are: were personal and organizational objectives met? If not, why? What challenges did the employee face? What training would help the employee perform better? How did management's feedback help? If not, why? How could the process be made better? Was the time spent on the process effectively? Reviewing overall goal completion. Of course, one of the main questions to answer is, did the employee reach their goal? How well did the employee succeed at the tasks given to them throughout the year? Giving actionable feedback. Lastly, action. The last step in performance management process is action. Reward and recognition, setting the stage for next year's performance management cycle. The end of the performance management cycle gives management and employees one last chance to offer feedback on the process as a whole and ask for thoughts and feedback for the planning stage for the next year's cycle. We'll now talk about the use of performance management software. Performance management software is a type of software that is used to track and monitor performance. Managers may use performance management software to help them write accurate work profiles and priorities, set relevant targets that fit with the company's goals and purpose, monitor performance, and write appraisals. Performance management software focuses on optimizing employee development, improving employee performance, and reducing employee turnover. Automated performance. Management software makes it simple to set specific targets, track progress, provide positive feedback, and improve performance. Many successful companies have used software-enhanced performance management systems to improve their HR operations without compromising their philosophies. Cutting-edge workforce management software packages that are easy to execute help businesses meet clearly specified targets. Within a year, the benefits of such packages usually outweigh the costs. What are some of the examples of performance management softwares? Some examples of management performance software are as follows: Cake HR, Bamboo HR, ELMO, Oracle HCM Cloud, SAP SuccessFactors, Grosum, Ultipro, Ramco HCM, Talentia HCM, Paylocity Talent Management, Talentsoft, PeopleStream, Engagedly, Saba, PeopleFluent, Kazin HR, TalentGuard, SumTotal, Reliance, some of the top HR performance management software.
Benefits of performance management software. Ease of use. Companies may use automated systems to receive reliable, transparent, and impartial employee feedback. Achieving your objectives. Person and organizational target achievement agreements can be measured using software assessment systems. Flexibility and a wide range of options. The evaluation process can be tailored to reflect the objectives of specific departments or centralized to support the company's overall goals. Education. Managers gain experience from using user-friendly automated systems. This model has been found to be more effective than the structured training as a training platform. Employee participation. Employees can keep track of their results, set goals, self-monitor, receive input, and review themselves online with the help of their supervisors and colleagues. Employees become more invested in and accountable for their own success, progress, and the growth as a result of this process. Establishing a pay-for-performance system. For performance pay connections, automated evaluation systems can be used. Recruit and train the right personnel. With the help of PMS, management is able to identify skills they lack in the organization, thus pinpointing the exact human resource they need and go through recruitment process with that in mind. We will then move on to the essence of human resource information system in performance management. It aids in the creation of employee training and development strategies. The Human Resource Department uses employees' performance data stored in the database to create employees' training and development strategies. This process can be accomplished by the means of comparing both the employees' existing and current performance in the database management of the organization to identify employees' skills strategies. This will enable the organization's human resource department to create training and development strategies in order to build up their employee skills. Also, it helps to develop employees' reward systems. The Human Resource Department has become at ease as a result of the Human Resource Information System, which helps develop employees' reward system within organizations. The HR department uses employees' performance database to determine their level of efforts to allot the reward each employee is entitled based on their performance. It allows for effective communication and faster exchange of feedback. Feedback to employees' performance is very crucial after performance management exercise. The development of human resource information systems within organizational settings has made communication effective and exchange of feedback to employees on their performance so easy and faster. This helps improve productivity and also the work quality. It also aids in performance reviews. The tracking of employee achievements, training, and errors with HRIS makes generating performance reviews much easier. This enables managers not to waste their time remembering and searching for an event which may be otherwise difficult, but HRIS has made it so simple to work with. Thus, if you want to review the performance of a certain employee from the database, you have to just type the name of the individual and any information needed will be found there. Helps employees set goals for themselves. Employees are able to set their own goals with some HR software solutions. Management can then approve and monitor the goals, finally being recorded as achieved or unachieved. Employers can review these documented goals during formal reviews and use them as a tool of many to find out an employee's overall success. Finally, It can be used in 360-degree reviews. 360-degree review enables managers, peers, and sometimes customers to give feedback that is used for employee review. Using HRIS in the gathering of this feedback makes it more effective. If used well, these tools may help to include employees in assessing their peers and adding meaningful understanding into frontline issues that may help with the improvement of workplace activities. Impact of performance management in the organization. Performance management is a strategic and integrated approach towards the performance of individuals and teams who are delivering their best for the success of the organization. Performance management is a very critical aspect of managing human resources because employees are considered as the success factor for organizations. Performance management provides clarity to the organization. It is a common problem that many workers are unsure of exactly what their job is, what is expected of them, and who they are to report to. The organization will make all of this very clear by performance management. Incomprehension also contributes to a loss of efficiency. Thus, by offering transparency for workers, the effect would also be increased productivity and trust. It also provides the opportunity for exchanging feedback. Lack of contact in a relationship is a cause of trouble, and this involves working relationships. Management frequently talks to workers about their results, but employees do not often have a chance to express complaints or frustrations. Effective performance management offers an avenue in which both the supervisor and the employee can share feedback. In addition to gaining perspective, workers also feel much more appreciated when they are able to express their thoughts. It also increases retention of employees. Performance management also helps companies to reward and honor workers. Lack of appreciation is a major factor for certain workers to quit a job and search for another one. They deserve to be remembered for their hard work. In addition to clarification, the opportunity to share input and, where appropriate, further training, incentives, and appreciation can play an important role in the retention of employees. Performance management through the use of HRIS software helps organizations to maximize people's development and improve the performance of individuals and the entire organization. It also serves as an efficient way of enabling supervisors to trace the performance and contributions from individuals and teams with more accuracy and solid data. Finally, performance management helps to boost employee engagement and productivity.
In conclusion, performance management is an integral aspect of human resource practice which shouldn't be taken as a joke. Performance management becomes most effective when it is supported with the right HRIS tools or software. And in fact, HRIS plays a